there and welcome back to my channel. I know that I look crazy right now, so I've just applied the Conceal and Define foundation by Makeup Revolution in the shade F3, completely forgetting the fact that I've just spent a week in Greece. I'm a little bit more tanned than before I left, not a lot, just a tiny bit. And even before I went away, this foundation was leaning a little bit too light for me, and I've just like literally applied it, and now I just look like I'm creating a Halloween look. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. I know it looks insane, but I promise when I get to doing some bronzing, I'll kind of warm it up. I'm hoping that I'll warm it up and it'll work a bit more. In the meantime, feel free to just laugh at me. Like, that's fine. I will laugh at myself as well. Ha ha ha. Like, excellent. I went away to Greece and now I'm back. I mean, here I am. Came back to a absolutely amazing gift, you might say, from Ucanbe, who, if you've watched my channel before, you'll know I've tried loads of Ucanbe products. I am a supporter of the brand. I really love most of their products. So I came back to a big box full of some of their new releases, and today I'm just going to be trying out a bunch of them. I do have quite a lot. Like, they were so generous. Like, I've got 2 eyeshadow palettes. I've just got a lot. Like, I feel like this was Christmas. Have I come back to Christmas right now? There's a lot of products here, so I am going to be doing a part 2 as well, where I'll test out the other products and the eyeshadow palettes. Also, just to say, Ucanbe sent me an email asking if they could send me some products, and a lady called Alexandra, and she said, Anwen, she said, just try out the products and give us your honest review. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, because there's so many brands out there that will email you, and they'll be like, I've discussed this before, but and I'm sure you're aware of this, but there'll be like a long list of like stipulations of, you know, mention this, we'll give you a coupon code, you know, give us your firstborn child, which is going to be difficult because, like, I'm not giving Andres to anybody, but buy a kitten, call it Ucanbe, and get a tattoo. Ucanbe. You know, a lot of brands will just have a long list of stipulations, which is why I don't really like, I'm not interested. I'd rather just buy the products with my own money, but Ucanbe were so, like, just down to earth, and they just said, give us your honest reviews, and I'm just like, okay, you know I will. So anyway, so I've got all of these products. I have also just filmed a first impression on a palette from TZ Cosmetics, which is the Obsidian palette. You've probably seen that video. I'm not sure what order I'm going to put these up, so I have just done my eyes with that palette. Also, just to mention that you can buy Ucanbe from Aliexpress, eBay and Amazon. I tend to buy my Ucanbe products from Aliexpress just because you get free shipping, so generally it works out cheaper, but I know not everyone uses Aliexpress, so Amazon and eBay do sell their products. Okay, so to begin, we are going to try out Ucanbe's new Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This is the box that it comes in. I've not opened this up yet. I've not opened up like any of the products apart from one lipstick, so we can kind of experience this together. The Longwear Full Coverage Concealer instantly and completely covers any skin imperfections, yet does not crease, crack or look masky. The ultra smooth creamy matte finish looks just applied all day. I have this in the shade 01 Porcelain, but they did send me another shade which was a 03 Cool Sand, which I know I'm probably not going to be, you know, even though I am a little bit tanned right now. So I'm going to go with a Porcelain and hope that maybe this brings my face back to life somewhat. First thoughts are, it reminds me very much of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's a rather kind of, it's I don't know, it's like a wider tube, and then you do have this little like design at the top, which is very like Tarte-esque. Okay, so it's got a little doe foot. I was expecting like a giant doe foot because I've just used the foundation from Makeup Revolution, which has the biggest doe foot ever, which is probably making a lot of other doe foots feel inadequate. I'm just going to pop this on under my eyes. This is very kind of yellow toned, but it's very creamy. Oh my gosh, she is creamy right now. Pop a little bit under there. Ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta. A little bit on my chin. I'll do a little triangle, why not? Well, it's not really a triangle, is it? But, oh well. A little, I'll do a pair of boobs on my forehead, why not? Oh, that's not boobs. I can't believe how light the foundation is on my face right now. Okay, so anyway, right, let's blend this bad boy concealer out. Oh my gosh, it does look very yellow toned, guys. In a minute, I'm going to swatch the other shade, which is Sand, so that we can kind of see how it compares. Just to try and help you out. If you are going to be purchasing one, you could maybe get an idea of what that shade's like. But this is blending out really beautifully, actually. I am deeply impressed with that. It has like really brightened up my under eye area. I am using my Juno sponge just to apply this because I love this sponge, but actually it's not the best for smaller areas, I realised. Look, it blends out so nicely, and I think the shade is actually pretty perfect. I always tend to kind of steer clear of yellow undertoned shades, but actually I feel like this is super brightening, and it's kind of brightening, but it's added like a bit of warmth to my face as well, which, let's face it, I needed. Okay, so before we go any further, I am just going to swatch the other shade that they sent, which is 03 Cool Sand, just to give you an idea of, you know, what it looks like. This one definitely looks much more neutral, and it is a couple of shades darker here. Yeah, this is probably like quite close to my foundation shade. It does also have a kind of peachy undertone to it as well. I'm going to swatch Porcelain just next to it really badly, apparently, just so that you can see they are very, very different indeed. This is them kind of side by side. So, okay, so I mean, yeah, so far so good with the concealer. It applied beautifully. I like the look of it. I like the shade. The proof will be in the pudding as to, you know, how it wears. So I will be coming back at the end of the video and giving you kind of updates on all of the products. But for now, she's liking it. Okay, so before we go any further, I'm just going to set the concealer and I'm going to bronze the feck out of my face. Okay, so I'm back. I bronzed up a little bit, which, I mean, I still clearly I'm wearing foundation that's way too light for me. So Ucanbe sent me 2 lip products. We have this one, which is the Goddess Blooming Lip Colour, and we also have the Hydrating Long Lasting Lipstick. So I've decided that I'm going to try out one of them now, and then at the end of the video I'll be trying the other one out. Wait till you see this packaging. This is the one product that I opened because I was kind of intrigued by it, and guys, here she is. I mean, if this does not look like a mini dildo to you, I just don't know what does. I don't want to take the piss or have it seem like I'm taking the piss, because I actually think this is really, really beautiful. I commend them for creating like a different kind of bullet, going to the extra expense of, you know, kind of doing things a little bit differently. So I don't want it to seem in any way as if I am laughing at this. But you cannot deny it does look like a very glamorous dildo. As I said, this is the Goddess Blooming Lip Colour. I would definitely recommend buying this from Aliexpress because it was something like £1.50 with a free shipping, whereas on Amazon it was £4.99. In person it does feel fairly like cheap, like doesn't really have weight to it, and it feels a bit hollow. So you know, in person it does feel a bit cheap, but let's face it, it's an affordable makeup product. It's not a Louboutin that you'd be paying like £70 for, selling a kidney for, you know what I mean? So for what it is, I think it's like really well executed. This one looks like a really just like pretty everyday kind of a rosy pink. Smooth formula with silky finish gives lasting full coverage that's comfortable to wear. The buttery ultra moisturizing formulation glides smoothly and evenly over lips for maximum comfort, long wear and rich brilliant colour. And as I said, this is in the shade 01 Sorbet. I used to love a bit of lemon sorbet when I was younger. I could eat a whole tub actually. Okay, so it actually looks quite coral. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. It's very silky. It is very, very smooth. I love it. Oh my gosh, guys, I really, really love this shade. Definitely is not what I expected from how it looks in the bullet. It's actually a really beautiful kind of pinky coral. It glided on. It actually reminds me a lot of the Audacious formula by NARS, which was the most expensive lipstick I ever bought. But it's very creamy, it's pigmented, buttery, easy to apply. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like drying matte liquid lipsticks and you like a more kind of moisturizing lip product, I feel like this would definitely be the formula for you, because it definitely is just extremely comfortable to wear. Oh my gosh, I really love this. I love it. I love the formula and I love the shade. I'm going to be keeping this on until the end of the video, and then I'm going to be trying out the other lipstick begrudgingly because I actually really, really like this one, although I don't think it's really kind of complementing everything that I've got going on, but it is beautiful. Look at that. It's got a little bit of a shine to it as well. Not much, but a little like souchon of like, oh yes, oh yeah, it looks kind of expensive. I like it. Okay, right, so that is the mini dildo lipstick. I hope you can be aren't offended at me calling it a mini dildo. I don't think they will be, but anyway. Okay, so next, what do we have next? Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun testing out the makeup. Like, this is just the best time ever for me, like literally. Okay, so next we're going to be trying out their brand new Intense Gel Eyebrow. It just says Intense Gel Eyebrow. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. It's a little bell. Oh, ring-a-ding-ding. Ring-a-ding-ding. Maybe if I ring it, will honeys magically appear behind me with some grapes to feed to me? Who knows? But oh my gosh, guys, this is so cute. Look at that. So this is in the shade 02 Dark Brown. Ucanbe Intense Gel Eyebrow sculpts and defines brows with rich buildable colour, seamlessly applied with the built-in hard angled brush. So it's got a little built-in brush, which, let's face it, we've seen that before with Benefit. I think L'Oreal have done one recently as well, and probably many other brands, but it's nice to see like a more affordable brand doing it as well. I think sometimes when you don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, the bigger makeup brands are bringing out all these like creative products, you can feel a little bit like left out, because a lot of affordable brands don't have the money to be able to go that extra step with their packaging and their products. But I really do appreciate Ucanbe like taking the time to try and create something a bit different. I mean, it's not different because other brands do it, but it's kind of different for an affordable brand, The long-lasting formula offers up to 24 hours of waterproof wear. So I will be the judge of that. Okay, so it's so cute. Like, I just find little miniature versions of things so cute. So this is the little brush, and you can just kind of, keep it there in the lid. And I think if I open the bottom bit, we have the actual pomade. It looks very dark. Like, it looks very, very dark. The other one that they sent me, I think, was in the shade black. I don't think this one is going to be any better, so we're going to go with the dark brown one, which I'm going to have the most intense eyebrows ever in a minute. Okay, so first thoughts, it is very like soft, which is good because I bought an eyebrow pomade from Makeup Revolution and it was just kind of rock solid. So it was like really tough, you know, to actually get any of the product on your brush. But this one just feels a lot more kind of, I don't know, creamy. I'm going to go in with the lightest of the light hands. Oh, Shania. Okay, so yeah. She's very dark, guys. The brush is okay. I mean, it's fine. It seems to be doing the job quite nicely, but it's kind of not what I'm used to. I'm used to like more of a kind of, you know, like harder kind of eyebrow, kind of angled situation. I'm going to like switch over to this one. Oh my gosh, like the darkest eyebrows ever are about to happen. In the shade definitely is too dark for me, but I'm just going with it. We're just gonna go with this today, guys. You know, I don't mind an intense eyebrow, so we're gonna just go with it. Oh my gosh, yes, it looks very intense right now, and it doesn't help the fact that I have, you know, made my eyebrows fairly thick, you know. Definitely very pigmented. Very dark. But you know what, guys? If you're going to do it, just do it. That's what I say. If you're going to do it, just do it, girlfriend. Like, this is a crazy eyebrow, but I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it, guys. And, you know, the shade isn't right, but I feel like I'm liking the formula of the product, which, you know, is the important thing when testing a product. Okay, so I'm just about to butcher my other eyebrow. Definitely feel like this is buildable as well because I just kind of lightly brushed over my the hairs on this brow, and I do feel like, you know, I could probably get away with this as opposed to this, so it is very, very buildable. But the formula ultimately is actually very kind of user friendly, like it's really easy to use, which I'm appreciating. Actually, really like nice intense shade, but it obviously just a little bit too much just for me. I would love to try this, but in a lighter shade. Okay, so here she is with the eyebrows. She's all about the eyebrows today. Not hating it, but definitely too dark for me. But in terms of the formula, I think it's actually really, really good. I've tried a lot of eyebrow pomades in my time. Favourite one being the ABH one, but that one is what, £22. Whereas this one, I've just noticed it looks like I've drawn a little cock and balls in it with my brush. That was not intentional. I actually love the formula of this. You can see that it is very like mousse like. It's very creamy, it's very soft, and that makes it very easy to kind of work with on your eyebrows. But you do have to use a very light hand. Like, don't be like me, going in strong, going in bold, because obviously I have created the most intense eyebrows of all the eyebrows in the land. In terms of the product, I love it. I will definitely go out and purchase a lighter shade because I love it. Okay, so that's okay, so guys, next we're going to move on to the product that is actually the one that I'm most excited about, and I have 6 of them, which is fantastic. A little bit overwhelming. Oh no, I've got 5 of them. Oh, apparently she cannot do maths today or ever. But this is their brand new. I don't know why I keep saying this is their brand new, but this is, I mean, it's new. It's their long wear flash eyeliner. So I'm going to be swatching all 5 of the shades, but obviously only using one today. And then I want you to vote in the comments and let me know which of the other shades you would most like to see, and then in the next video I will try that shade, and then, you know, you'll get to see them all anyway. The long wear flash eyeliner has ultra fine pigmented pearls to create sleek shimmering lines. It can also be used on top of your favorite eyeshadow to add instant sparkle, creating intense iridescent eyeshadow. I did have a look on Amazon and Aliexpress to see how much these were, but I couldn't find them on there. So I have emailed Alexandra at Ucanbe and asked if she can just confirm A, how much these are going to be, and B, when they're going to be released. And if they have been released, like, where can we buy them from? Like, literally. But I have also swatched one of these, which was a gold one. The swatch has kind of disappeared off my hand now. I swatched it yesterday, so that's fair enough. By the way, when I look at my face, all I see are my eyebrows, but I'm not hating it. Okay, so this is what the little pens look like. It's clear that Ucanbe take great pride in their packaging, and you know, as a consumer and all around makeup junkie, I really appreciate that. I just removed the lid. This is the gold one, so this is the one that I have swatched. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna take this lipstick off first, get my life in order. I mean, really, guys. Okay, so I will just swatch this one there. Look at that, guys. As you can see, she looks beautiful, very pigmented, very metallic, just all around rather sassy, matching my fingernails a little bit. So this one, oh my gosh, I've just noticed as well, they've got a little diamond in the lid. Can you see that? Oh, Ucanbe just so good at packaging right now. Okay, so this one was shade 04, and that was the gold one. Oh my gosh, guys, like, they're all different shades. I didn't realise because I've only opened the gold one. But look, so this one's blue. This one is 01, which is, I'm guessing, going to be silver. Oh, that one. Oh no, it's not silver. This one is kind of just like glittery. I imagine this one could be used on top of eyeshadow, or again, just for like a bit of a glittery kind of liner. Not as pigmented as the rest, because I believe its purpose is just to be glittery. I say just to be, like, as if it's nothing. Like, glitter is never nothing. I mean, really, guys, I really hope there's a pink one. I would love it. Okay, so this one is 02, and as you can see, this one is going to be purple. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. If you're a fan of purple, which I know a lot of you guys are, I think you would eat that one right up. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. This is a beautiful turquoise shade. This is 05. Oh, yes. This one is my favourite. It's not actually, well, it is. It's more like a green. You can see there's little, like, silver glitters in there, but it's actually like a really beautiful shade. I'm just like kind of stumped for which one to actually use today. I feel like I'm going to go with the purple one because I think that would suit the look like the best. But these are all of them swatched. If you're in the market for a metallic kind of eyeliner, I think these ones look great, but we shall test them out and see how they actually obviously apply. I wish there was a pink one. Like, I think that a pink would work really well, but we are going to go in with the purple. So let's do this. Oh, why can I never find my mirror? Mirror, where are you hiding? Oh, it's in between my legs. What are you doing down there? I mean, really, mirror. Okay, so there we go. It applied really easily. It's got a very, like, a pointy, small tip, which makes it really easy to, you know, get a precise line. Believe me, I am in no way good at doing a wing eyeliner, but this definitely is one of the easier ones that I've used because it is such a fine tip. That's what I say about honeys. Anyway, it's very nicely pigmented as well. It would definitely bring out the green in your eyes if you've got hazel or green eyes. I just think it's beautiful and so easy to use. Really like it. However, the proof is in the pudding. How will this last over time. I feel like Jeffree Star, I feel like Harry fucking Potter. Like, this is my fabulous wand. I will give you an update at the end of the video because I'm going to be wearing all of this makeup for the rest of the day, so I will come back later and we can see kind of how it's lasted. It does claim to be waterproof and long lasting, so I will give you all of the tea or the coffee or the mocha or the cappuccino. I'll give it you all at the end of the video. We have one product left to try. This is the hydrating long lasting lipstick. This one is in the shade 03 Rose Cashmere. Again, packaging is really well thought out. It's black and it's got little like glitters in there. We've got a little gold lid, and it's one of these ones that you do you push or do you, oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, you push the gold bit down and then pull that sexy little bitch out. It looks quite similar to the current lipstick, but I am going to just take this one off and apply this one. This lipstick is extremely comfortable, moisturising. Like, I barely feel like I've got anything on my lips. I've had it on for what, 20 minutes at this point, and it's lasted super well. Even with my constant talking, it's done really well. Okay, so this one is definitely more of a glossy finish as opposed to the other shade. I would definitely say this one is a little bit more sheer, but you can obviously build it up very quickly. I, for one, really appreciate a good glossy lip because I do feel like it just adds a little bit of va-va-voom, you know, a little bit of dimension to the lips. I think that both of the lipsticks that I've tried have been equally kind of, you know, moisturising, equally kind of smooth going on. I am a big fan of both of these formulas. I feel like this one would probably have more lasting power than this one, just because this one is a little bit more kind of slippery and slidey, so it could quite easily, you know, just slide right off your lips onto your partner's. The shade probably isn't something that I would reach for, just because, I don't know, I mean, it's pretty. I definitely do not think that it's working with the rest of the makeup that I've got going on today, but it's generally not the kind of shade that I would wear, but I can see that it's a shade that a lot of people would probably like. Okay, so there we go. So I will be keeping this on anyway and testing how long it takes to slip right off. I'm loving the eyeliner, by the way. I just think it looks so cool. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I've had such fun testing out all of these products. Thank you so much to Ucanbe, not only for sending me these products, but for just keeping it real. And, you know, all you want is for me to give an honest review for my subscribers, and I really appreciate that. And I know that, like, everybody watching will appreciate that too. I've loved like everything that I've tried. Unfortunately, you know, the eyebrow pomade was just too dark for me, but I am going to be picking up a lighter shade. I would definitely recommend it. The concealer, I feel like it went on beautifully. It looks really nice, but I find that with concealers, a lot of them do look really good at first, and it's all about how they, you know, last over time. So I will be coming back at the end of the video and giving you like my final thoughts on that. But just as it stands now, I really think it's a good concealer. I also like both lipsticks. I think they're beautiful, comfortable, very hydrating, and all around kind of good quality lipstick. And the eyeliner, well, I mean, I've only tried one, but this one definitely was one of the easiest eyeliners that I've ever tried to apply, just because it had such a fine tip. There was a lot of like product, so it wasn't kind of feeling dry or patchy. It was just very easy to use, and I think the shade of it is beautiful. I can see that a lot of you guys would probably like this. It's very similar to like the Han Diane eyeliners, but I would definitely say that this one was easier to use, just because I mean, I keep saying it, but it's got a fucking fine tip. I think for coloured eyeliner, perfection. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have got some feedback as to how much the eyeliners are going to be and where you can get them from, which, let's face it, it's probably going to be Aliexpress, eBay and Amazon, but I will confirm all of the products and prices downstairs in the description. Also, don't forget to let me know which of the shades of eyeliner you would like to see me try in the next video. Hello! So I'm back. It's a few hours later and I wanted to give you the update on how the Ucanbe makeup has lasted. I also completely forgot, which I seem to do quite a lot, so I can't really blame it on jet lag, but I completely forgot to put on mascara at the end of the video. I mean, not only put mascara on, I put some false lashes on as well, just to kind of, you know, make up for it. Also, the lipstick, it kind of came off and I kind of removed it only because I was about to eat some Greek yogurt and honey, and I have a weird thing where I don't really like eating with like lip products on, and I just thought, you know what, it's a lipstick, it feels comfortable, it looks good, but it's probably going to come off on my Greek yogurt, and I didn't really want that. So yeah, I took it off, but I mean, it's a great lipstick. But what I did think would be fun at the end of the video, you're thinking, what's fun with the dildo shaped object, Anwen? What are you about to do? But no, I thought I would try the other mini dildo lipstick, just because I thought, why not? This one definitely looks darker than the previous one that we tried, but who knows, it'll probably turn out being like a nude. Who knows? Anyway, okay, let's do this. Oh, that's a terrible application. Oh my gosh. As I'm applying this, all that's going through my head is, Anwen, don't be sloppy with this. People are actually going to watch this. Don't be sloppy with the application. Okay, so here she is. I actually really like this shade. To me, like, I would call this shade grungy red, but they call it subtle touching. Subtle touching is the name on something shaped as a dildo. I think Ucanbe we're onto something here. But anyway, I really like this shade. To me, this is like a grungy red. I really like it. I think it's great, and yeah, nice. Okay, so anyway, guys, let me tell you about how I feel the products have performed. I think the concealer has done really well. I really like the shade of it. It's super brightening, but adds a bit of warmth at the same time, which is kind of hard to find. So I really like the concealer and I would really recommend it. I love the eyeliner. It's not budged. It's not started to fade away. It's not started to ruin my life. It's not started to try and steal honeys. So I really like the eyeliner. I think it's fantastic. The eyebrow product is looking good, just quite dark. Like Honey said, that's quite dark. And I said, I know, honeys, it's quite dark. But in terms of the formula, I think it's really good. I would really recommend that. The lipsticks, I love, although the other two weren't really shades that I think are kind of unique or anything new. But I think the formula is really comfortable. So I recommend the lip products. Like, I can't wait to just try all of the other eyeliners. By the way, they've not come off my hand. I've washed my hands. I've eaten Greek yogurt with these hands, like not with my hands, but with a spoon, and they've not come off. One thing I do want to mention though, like, how bad does my foundation look? I don't like this foundation. This is the Makeup Revolution colour, what? The Conceal and Define foundation. I just do not like it. Like, every time I wear that foundation, I hate it even more. Like, it's a travesty to foundations, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, I am going to go. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments downstairs if there's any that you think you may buy. I feel like the eyeliner is one that will be quite popular. But anyway, guys, I hope that you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. What's this? No idea. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.